are Kentucky bound.
Let's give them the responsibility of 2 cameras, not 1 but 2. Golly, man. Whew, that was intense. Go. I killed my buck in Kentucky finally.
Oh yeah.
Loves. It's our favorite spot.
The old Loves. We are Kentucky bound.
4 hours out to Kentucky. We are going to our lease, and the first guy up this week is going to be Brian. I'm going to be behind the camera, and we got a good spot, good lease up there, so excited about getting up there for a few days. Just kind of the word around there is these deer are chasing pretty hard right now, checking does, so we should hit it at a good time.
We had one day at home after Illinois. Tyler got him a big old buck. Had a really good, cool hunt. Should have some decent weather up there, at least for the first 2 days, this evening and tomorrow. It's gonna be nice weather, but the road trip continues. We're trucking along.
Need to fill up. Well, here we are. Made it, 6-hour drive. Finally here.
There's
Oh, dude, that was a good buck right there. Huh? Not kidding. Look up here on this hill. Man up.
You serious?
Seriously.
I didn't see it.
You couldn't tell how wide he was?
I saw him running. I didn't see anything about him.
Yeah, tell Derek.
That's a good sign. Let's don't tell Derek and go hunt up there in the morning.
What's a bad sign is that we're not in the stand. Probably Derek cruising right now, but
Well,
a time change has got us all messed up. He's all ready to go.
what's up?
Man, just bought a new harness. I'm trying to get it sized around my fat body.
Did you get the right size?
Oh yeah, I just don't have the,
Just suck in a little bit.
well, it's not comfortable. I'm gonna have to get it right.
You gonna kill one tonight?
No,
You're not?
I'm scouting.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna kill one.
Well, I'll shoot at one anyways.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
Thanks for having us up here.
Man, I'm looking forward to it.
We are too.
First time you're up here when it's right.
I know.
I know normally we're up here and, you know, it's 95 degrees.
Yep.
It's
We
gonna be
learned
good.
our lesson from the last 2 years finally.
I would say so.
We just wait till it's exactly right and then we
Well,
come.
It's perfect.
Look at that camera guy right there. What up? I'm back in the saddle. Ready to go. You feeling confident about it? I feel okay. I feel alright. I'm excited to be kind of doing this again. I just kind of forgot how nerve-wracking this was. Especially now Brian's giving me responsibility of 2 cameras, not 1 but 2. So it made my job. Get you to step your game up. Well, it made my job that much harder, but I'm definitely up for the task. Let's go. First sit in Kentucky. Got Tyler back behind the camera. He's nice enough to let me get in the saddle to start off with, but we've been after it pretty hard. We just got back from Illinois. Had one day at home and then drove up here. Hauled butt up here today. Tried to document more of it, but I was editing, Tyler was driving. And so we're in here with our good buddy Derek.
He's got some pictures of some nice bucks in this little bitty food. It's like a little micro food plot on a gas line. Thickets on both sides. Perfect wind right in our face out of the west. It's November 2nd. It's that magical time of year that we all get excited about. So I'm just jacked up to be here.
Me too.
You ready?
I am ready.
We got cool temperatures.
And we got pictures
Yeah.
of 2 shooter bucks in here. One of them was the time change yesterday, but we got a picture of the shooter buck in here at 5:45.
Yeah, we got a Spartan right there, and the day before yesterday there was a nice 10 with a bunch of kind of trash in his bases, and then yesterday there was a picture of like 3 different bucks in the frame of the camera, some in the background, but I feel confident about it. It's thick in here. It almost doesn't remind you of Kentucky, but I like it. There's got to be just a pile of deer in here. It just looks too good. Tyler and I both have a Kentucky curse. I've been on 2 or 3 different leases in Kentucky, and it's just never turned out to be any good. Just hadn't worked out. Same for you. You've hunted up here
I've
2 or
never
3
seen
years.
a mature buck in Kentucky ever.
So hopefully we can break that curse tonight. I feel good. I mean, we're going to be here for 3 or 4 days, so we're going to get it done, hopefully. We're going to hunt hard. It's the magical rut. Hope he does that. Big 8. Is he mature? Good. It's back for sure, yeah. It took off while the arrow was on the way. It kind of went forward.
I think I noticed that.
Golly, man. Whew, that was intense.
Good job, that was awesome.
That's not my best shot, but I think it was right on line to be good. He was 42. Whew, that's a good mature buck. That's a nice 8.
The Kentucky curse is broken.
The Kentucky curse.
Bryan Brown killed one today. Case killed that big deer today. It's epic. It's an awesome day.
Hopefully Case made a better shot than me.
Well, Andy doesn't know. He thinks it could have been a little high, but Andy thinks it's just dead 10 yards off the food plot.
Good.
They're sitting there. That's the first deer that he would have killed without me understanding.
So we just pulled back up at the house, and I walked down there and got my arrow, and it's kind of dried up now, but it actually looks really good. I mean, it's pretty bright red blood, better than I thought it would be. So hopefully that's a good sign. We kind of looked right there at the point of impact, and there was some pretty good blood on the ground, so it looks good. I can't wait to get in there and look for him. So let's go see if we can find Case's buck. He's got a giant on the ground, word has it. So let's go see what he's got.
Well, tell me about it.
Well,
That was a bad high five, but
he's a little nervous right
I can tell he's a little worked up. Tell us about it. What happened?
now. We shot it, just sat there for about 10 minutes. We got out at the stand, and then it started shaking on the ground, and then Andy was scared to go look for it. He was thinking it might jump up and run away, so we just came here.
Well,
Good
let's
job.
go get it.
All right,
he's going to be
You
down.
know where it is?
around where it is.
All right.
Let's go get it.
Case,
Congratulations.
Case shot a giant. A giant. By far your biggest deer ever, huh?
Yeah,
Did he look good coming in? He looked big?
yeah.
Good. But first, we got a platter.
Andy's nervous.
He's down. He's having nervous energy.
Case.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Killed a deer.
That's a giant, man.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Case, that's like way bigger than the one I shot tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like way bigger.
Man, am I happy.
Oh, there's some on that leaf.
Yeah. Right here.
I see it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Good job, Case. Thank you, buddy.
That's awesome. Oh, that is
Heck yeah.
that's a good deer. Yeah.
Oh, he bled like crazy.
That's awesome, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's been dead. He's been dead.
That's awesome.
Finally broke the Kentucky curse.
That is awesome.
What you think?
That is awesome.
He'll work, won't he?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Way to go, Tyler.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
That was fun. That was very fun.
That was a fun hunt.
I'm glad we did the right thing. I mean, let him lay in here, but
He was dead. He was dead. He was dead immediately. But you always got to be kind of cautious.
You never know.
Kentucky buck.
Yep.
That's 2 down tonight. Bryan and Case.
Good job.
Thank you, man.
Good job on the footage.
Thank you. That was fun. All right, Brad. Make sure we're all good.
All right, man.
Do your thing.
How many deer have you killed with this thing?
I think 3 this year. I'm hoping for number 4 this afternoon. I'm getting some new Easton Airs made up. Brad's helping me out over there. How they coming along?
Standy.
Good.
Standy, man.
Got some Realtree fletchings on there. It's gonna look good.
That was my personal
yeah.
stash of Realtree fletchings that he's using.
Was it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
he
personal,
had. You could tell he was like trying to hunt for him, and
Yeah.
he found him.
it's my personal stash. But that's okay. I'll let you use them. I don't care. I knew you had to.
You gave Riley Green some.
I did. I'm just very
Very giving guy.
very giving today and previously.
Yeah, they know. Illinois, you can't kill a white one.
Perfect.
Good hole.
Man, that looks good. Gosh, that's perfect.
Yeah, you get behind it and look. I mean, the vein. It's a good hole.
Yeah, it is.
That'll work.
Cool.
Ready to go hunting?
Let's go. Let's go. Got some new arrows. Brad fixed me up, so we're going to go get in the truck, try to go get in the stand for this afternoon. We're kind of pushing it on time, so we kind of got to go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good
See ya. Y'all be good. We got to get down here.
These deer, they must bed close to this spot, I can imagine, just because looking at these pictures from the last week, you have a lot of bucks that come in here during the middle of the day. So you got to think they're not bedding far from right here. I mean, this deer that we're hunting, well, there's a couple deer in here we're hunting, but the one in particular that's been the most consistent, he's here all throughout the day. It's really been regular the last week. It just kind of, more often than not, tells you they're not too far. We're sitting in this green field, thick hardwoods to the west of us, off to my right, and then to the left, there's a big pond right here. And these deer are bedding somewhere along here in this thick timber. I mean, it's so thick in there. Just a lot of great bedding cover. And this is the only food plot like this for a long ways. I think that's why these deer use it so frequently. It's really the only food source they have other than what's in the woods. We were gonna wait and come in here a little bit later. You know, these deer really haven't been moving until about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we were checking the trail cameras, and it looked like there was a new deer, a big deer in here at like 1:30 this afternoon. And you know, we were talking about this. I don't know if we ever talked about this on camera or not, but you know, Brian was talking about looking at his trail cam pictures back at home, and the same thing for me back in Georgia. I mean, or anywhere for that matter. I got cameras up in Kansas, and there's hardly any bucks on there. But usually when that's the case, don't rely on cameras this time of year, because that's the time you really need to be in the woods, because the unpredictable, unthinkable might happen at this point in the season. Like there wouldn't have been, I guarantee you, there probably wouldn't have been a picture of that big deer we just got at 1:30 if it hadn't have been for that doe and that spike in front of the camera. We just happened to get a picture of him. So he's cruising, checking. You never know, guys. Get out in the woods. Don't listen to the cameras. Don't watch them all the time. Don't rely on them. As you know, early season, late season, one thing, but right now, cliche to say, but it's time to get out and hunt, because there are big bucks falling everywhere. Look at that. Oh yeah, there's a deer right here. I think it's just a little small buck coming in. Buck behind her, buck behind her. Good buck. Good. Bro. That's a good deer. Smack. Bro. You smack. You see that blood?
Right now.
You see what that sever did to him?
Yeah.
It freaking smoked him, dude. Oh, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
What you think? The magic. Puppy rut. I don't know what you think, but I think the curse has been lifted.
Y'all, like I said, get in the freaking woods. Brian's deer last night too. It's just something, and it doesn't always turn out this way, it doesn't always work out, but there's just a feeling you get, you know, when you feel like it's about to happen, or when you feel like it's just one of those nights. And like, even with the weather like it is, it was 70 plus degrees today. These deer are on their feet, it don't matter. This is the time to be in the freaking woods. It's the time to be in November 3rd, y'all. I hammered that one.
Ate him up.
Did you get to see it?
That thing come back by that way. That's freaking awesome.
Thank you. That was awesome.
That is awesome.
That's why I wanted you in here. The wind was perfect, baby. Take him straight out.
Let's go get him. I don't think he's going far.
I bet he's right.
I see a deer right there. I see a deer. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Derek.
That's awesome.
What awesome.
You can go anywhere. I see the tree.
Dang. Gosh.
That is a stud.
He came in, we could hear a deer, and it was back in here. Could hear a deer just running and a doe. And it just, Brian said it like 5 minutes before. He said, it just feels right in here today.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of like last night with Brian, but
You smell him?
oh yeah.
Man, he was rutting
Oh,
strong.
big time. His tongue,
You
he was,
drilled.
oh yeah.
You busted both lungs. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
That was awesome.
I'm tickled. Well, now your curse is lifted.
I know. We lifted 2 curses in 2 days,
That's
Brian.
awesome.
Can't beat it.
Man, that was so much fun. I just love this time of year. You know, it's like, you know, it's kind of a lesson learned too. I mean, this deer didn't even come in front of the camera, and you just kind of got to be in the woods this time of year, November 3rd.
Yeah.
You just got to be out there getting after it, because you never know what's going to come by. Just because your buck's not showing up on camera, got a bunch of deer not showing up at home, but get in the freaking woods. That was awesome.
That is awesome. I'm tickled to death for you.
That sever ate him up. I killed my buck in Kentucky finally. We killed our bucks in Kentucky. What a good year. Road tripping, baby.